For the past couple of days, it has been obedience versus articulate. Obedience believe that Peter Obi is the right candidate for the ADC to pick as their flag bearer, while on the other hand, articulates are the supporters of Atiku Abubakar. They also believe that Atiku Abubakar is the right candidate for the ADC to pick as their flag bearer. Dele Momodu even went as far as saying that he thinks that Atiku Abubakar should be the preferred candidate for ADC. It has been a lot of back and forth. Both Obedience and Articulate have been at each other's necks online on social media. Now David Mark has, settled the dispute with a statement he released on Tuesday. Before we go into the details of today's news and, take a look at what Senator David Mark had to say, who is also the acting or the interim national chairman of the African Democratic Congress. If this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. Also, leave your opinions in the comment section below. Most importantly, give this video a massive thumbs up. Click on the thumbs up button. You see that thumbs up button you've seen below? Yes, click on it. That way we're encouraged to keep giving you more reliable and authentic news. And YouTube will be able to recommend this video to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Interim National Chairman of the African Democratic Congress, Senator David Mark, in a statement on Tuesday, said a new coalition had no favorite presidential candidates amid reports that former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, 2023 presidential candidate Peter Obi, former Minister of Transport Rotimi Amechi, among others, were front-runners for the party's ticket for the 2027 election. In the statement released by his media team on Tuesday in Abuja, Mark emphasized that all party members were equal stakeholders. ADC's 2023 presidential candidate, Jomebi Kachuku, had accused the Mark-led interim leadership of the party of being biased in favor of Atiku, with growing concerns that the ambitions of the three contenders could divide the party. In response, Mark assured Nigerians that the party would maintain complete transparency under his leadership. Mark stated, the ADC has no preferred or favorite presidential aspirant, but has set out to first put out a platform that would be attractive and acceptable to a majority of Nigerians. We are doing this because we do not want this great ship called Nigeria to sink, because if we do not rise up, and now, they will sink all of us. I don't own this party more than any of our members, and I urge all members to prepare to show Nigerians that ADC is a different party that is ready to properly run democracy in our country. All Nigerians must come together and take ownership of the ADC. But President Bola Tinubu's Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga, on Tuesday, claimed that opponents of Nigerians' development are conspiring to oust the president. Ononuga stated this in a post on X on Tuesday, which was later deleted. He described the Tinubu administration as the most focused and transformative in Nigeria's history. He referenced a 2022 warning by the Emir of Kano, Muhammad Sanusi II, who cautioned that any leader promising effortless prosperity was being dishonest. Quoting Sanusi, Ononuga wrote, Emir Sanusi warned Nigerians what to expect from President Tinubu's reforms. It's not going to be easy. If anybody tells you it would be easy, don't vote for him. The presidential aide then alleged that haters of Nigerians' progress are banding together to overthrow an administration that has been the most focused, most transformative in our history. This comes as more members of the opposition and even the ruling APC pledged loyalty to the coalition on Tuesday. The fresh wave of defections swept across Borno, Gombe, Jigawa, Ondo, and other states, with notable politicians abandoning their former parties to join the ADC ahead of the 2027 general elections. In Borno State, home of Vice President Kashim Shettima, the ADC witnessed a mass influx of former PDP and APC stewards. Among them are the PDP Borno Central senatorial candidates in the 2023 election, Mohammed Komaila, deputy governorship candidates Saleh Kide, and former PDP national treasurer Ali Wong. Others are House of Representatives candidates in Maduguri Metropolitan Council, Baba Kura Yusuf, PDP candidate for Bama Ngala, Kala Bag Federal Constituency, Abdulrazak Zana, and other House of Representatives candidates. A former governorship aspirant, Idris Jokwa, and the youth mobilizer, Sharif Banki, also defected to the coalition. Speaking on Tuesday, Banki attributed the defections to the failure of the APC under President Bola Tinubu and the compromised leadership of the PDP. He said, and I quote, "I am happy to inform you that the massive defections and resignations by prominent members of opposition parties, including the ruling APC, as recently witnessed in Borno State, mark the beginning of better things in the state's political landscape and the country at large. Nigerians, especially at the grassroots level, were promised a renewed hope agenda by President Tinubu. Unfortunately, 2 years into the APC-led administration, the reverse is the case. People can no longer sleep with both eyes closed, and they are grappling with economic hardship due to poor policies and programs." In Gombe, Abdullahi Ataka, a former APC state organizing secretary and youth mobilizer, explained that his decision to join the ADC came after months of reflection and engagement with stakeholders. Ataka spoke on the heels of an expanded caucus meeting in Gombe on Tuesday. Ataka said, "The decision wasn't made lightly. It followed extensive consultations across political and civic platforms. We see in the APC a fresh energy, a sense of direction, and an openness that is lacking in the current system. We are not just coming with numbers, we are coming with structure, strategy, and a clear sense of purpose." He expressed confidence that the new coalition has the momentum to disrupt the status quo. "This is a movement the people have been waiting for. The ADC represents that new voice, the voice of ordinary Nigerians," he stated. Speaking during the expanded caucus meeting, the ADC State Chairman, Awa Bad, described the coalition as a timely alliance driven by the need to offer Nigerians a credible alternative. "This is not just a measure of political interest, it's the beginning of a genuine movement to rescue Gombe State and Nigeria at large from political stagnation," Bad said. He called on citizens disillusioned by the current political establishment to find a home in the ADC. The gathering also featured members of a coalition, including a former minister, Abdullahi Umar, who emphasized that their alliance was not just about defeating the APC, but about providing solutions to Nigerians' growing challenges. "This coalition is not built on bitterness or ambition alone. We are uniting to tackle the economic hardship and leadership failure affecting ordinary Nigerians." In Jigawa, the ADC dissolved its executive council and inaugurated a new state ESCO led by former deputy governor in the state, Ahmed Gumel. This comes on the back of former Jigawa governor Sule Lamido, a PDP chieftain, recently joining the coalition. In his inaugural speech on Monday at the ADC Jigawa headquarters in Dutse, Jumel said, "The coalition aims to reshape Nigeria's political landscape and provide an alternative to the APC-led government." A meeting of the ADC also held in Akure, the Ondo State capital, on Tuesday, where the state coordinator of the coalition and former member of the House of Representatives, Professor Bode Ayorinde, stated that several chieftains of the PDP in the state were already part of a coalition. Ayorinde, a former PDP chieftain, claimed that a governorship candidate of a party in the 2020 and 2024 elections in the state, Eitayo Jegede and Agbola Ajayi, were part of a coalition. He added that the senator who represented Ondo South, Nicholas Tofo-Womo, I hope I get that right, a former candidate of PDP, Tola Alabare, and former spokesman of a party, Kennedy Perete, were already part of a coalition in the state. Ayorinde stated, "I'm happy that our number is increasing. We started with 25 members at our first meeting, but now we are over 300. It shows the failure of a ruling party." Also speaking, Perete said, "You heard Professor Ayorinde, he mentioned names, big names, but it's not even about the big names. It's about the situation that we find ourselves in. Initially, there were people who were saying that the national problem does not translate to collapsing party structures, the PDP structures into the ADC. In Ondo State, I know 2 local governments that have already collapsed their structures into the ADC, so PDP does not exist anymore. It's the ADC that exists, and you see it here." The biggest fear that was expressed in the last 2 months in the country was that Nigeria was going to be a one-party state. Nobody talking about that now. And those that are in the villa are attacking us, attacking personalities. In those states, after today, I'm sure there will be repos. There will be a lot of repos. But speaking with the Punch, PDP National Vice Chairman, Southwest, Kamaldeen Ajisafe, said he was not aware of a purported defection of Jegede and Ajayi. Ajisafe said, "I am yet to confirm the said exit of Eyitayo Jegede and Agboola Ajayi. Have you seen their resignation letters online? They have not resigned to the best of my knowledge. I don't know the source. It might be hearsay." Ajisafe, however, said the PDP Southwest had scheduled a zonal caucus meeting to boost the confidence of members in the party and halt any defection amid the current ADC momentum. The Southwest Zonal Caucus meeting on Friday is to boost the morale of members and events ongoing and amid events ongoing and developments in the polity. The Gombe State Publicity Secretary of the PDP, Abdulkabir Zuko, said members who joined the coalition did not resign formally. He said our party is not threatened. We equally had a meeting with our leader asking us to remain in the PDP, and we have accepted to remain in the party. Why are people leaving the party and not actually formally resigning? I think that PDP should do something about this. It's not just good enough. If you want to defect, at least defect the way it's supposed to be. Don't leave one leg in PDP or one leg in APC and you are defecting to ADC. That's not right. That is you being greedy because you don't know the outcome that would happen where you're going to. So you are trying to eat your cake and have it. Those people should be forced to resign. They should be forced to resign so that they go and face whatever they see they get where they are going to. You all, let's have your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.